Okay, got the fatty. Wanna be calling me daddy. Top 5 nasty. You ain't even gotta ask me. If you wanna pull up just to get fucked, here's the addy. Girl, that pussy perfect wet. Hook up Percocet, pop a addy. Pussy tastes like rum punch. All it took was one touch.
Alright guys, so this is gonna be the beginning of I'm gonna be vlogging on YouTube now. I'm gonna be focusing on long form content. I think I just want to be more authentic and yeah, I just want to be more real and raw with the content that I will be posting. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know anyone in Winnipeg that vlogs on YouTube, so this is gonna be probably episode 1. So yeah, we're just gonna be continuing the journey as always. If you guys are following me on Instagram already, technically it's day 258, but on YouTube it's gonna be episode 1. You know what I mean? I wanna kind of separate it. Yeah, you know, today we put in the work. Got our boy Daniel here. We made content for this guy. We're at True North Square. I'm gonna make sure there's barely any cuts on this form. Yeah, so what we going on today? We got a spider beanie, Don Tolliver's brand. Shout out to Don. I got some Bershka jeans, and you know, man, I'm like blanking out. No. Yeah, we got a nice little fit going on. It's getting a little bit chilly outside. But yeah, yo, shout out to Empty Cup. Sponsor us. I've been drinking your coffee for a long minute now.
So, you know, what do you rate that protein coffee out of 10?
Yo, I rate it. It's fire. I didn't even know there was like protein in it.
All it took was one touch, knock out one punch. Eat it up for lunch. Might give her a son. I just made her come twice. You ain't make her come once.
Alright, so we're at the very early stages of building this brand, this agency. And a lot of the big struggles in the beginning is not knowing the things that I need to do. So you don't really know what problems you need to solve if you don't even know what the problems are. But I started this agency back in December, January. So it's been 10 months since I started. There's been an initial success for the first 10 months. I was able to land a pretty substantial amount of clients, which is great. I have a few really good testimonials under my belt. But then the question is, what now? There's a lot of initial hype when things start, a lot of support, a lot of all that, but then things are starting to slow down. So I feel like this is when the actual work begins, is when the hype is finally going away. You know, things are just falling into place, and like I can't really depend on hype anymore. I need to start building systems that I can actually trust. But I wanted to start this YouTube series because, I don't know, I think I just love documenting. It makes me feel important. I watch a lot of CEO and founders on YouTube. For example, like Represent, George Heaton, The Microphone, Max Tuning, Christian Guzman, Charlie Coker. I think these guys and like a bunch more people out there are like doing such a cool thing, documenting everything. Because I'm learning a lot from their day-to-day and how their life actually looks as they build their own brand. So I wanted to do my own thing. The difference is that like I'm nowhere close to where those guys are, and a lot of people say like, oh, don't build in public, nobody cares. But you know, I don't really care who watches. I'm just enjoying that I get to do this and I get to pursue the thing I want to do every single day, and I get to document it. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that journey, that's completely up to you. I'm just doing this because I love to document it. I love to document my life. But enough of that in retrospect. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, first 10 months, I feel like I got a couple good runs there, a couple good wins. I was able to build some partnerships with some pretty big agencies in the city. But now things are starting to kind of fizzle down, and I need to start building proper funnel system. How do ads even work? I don't even have a sales team. Like, what are my targets, to be honest? Because I've just been weighing it this whole time, just going with the flow. But that's not really super effective going forward. So, yeah, beginning of this journey is just pretty much going to be setting everything up, and I want to be able to document this and share to you guys on what my process is, and maybe hopefully you guys can learn too. So, yeah.
All it took was one touch, knock out one punch, eat it up for lunch.